Social impact for us is everything. I think when we started Talk Life, we wanted to make a difference. We actually wanted the business to be able to impact the lives of young people around the globe.
Social impact is really important for our business. We run a technology business, but at the core of it is trying to have a social impact with the technology we use.
So I think it's increasingly important that companies have a social value proposition. That means, what's the social offering? That could be the way the product is sourced or created, or it could be about the eventual sort of social purpose and mission of the organisation. Either they're social in how they do their work, or they're social in what they're aiming to do. I think consumers are increasingly interested in that, investors are increasingly interested in that, and actually the people making these companies, they're interested in that as well.
Social impact is doing good for society, so helping people in their everyday lives have a better impact and have a better life.
So I think the challenges when you're thinking about your social impact is how broadly do you look at it, and also what do you measure and how do you measure it. Sometimes there can feel like there's a lot of reporting involved and it's hard to know what the most important data to collect is. But also I think more broadly, when you have social ambitions, it can be really hard to say no and to work out what your focus should be. So they seem to be the biggest challenges.
I think the way the social impact is seen and understood has changed significantly as companies grow. Initially, to be honest with you, particularly in technology, they're mainly just thinking about getting users. If you haven't got users, you cannot have any impact because no one's using it.
Parito is a very new enterprise. We've only been going 6 months now, and so we're still learning. I guess what I'm realising, actually, where I thought the impact would be quite small, say just for the child and the family, now I'm realising that it's really got a much larger impact potential than even I'd imagined.
So we've just launched a trial with Stanford University to roll this out across campus, and what we found is that Overleaf helps not just with the writing and collaboration between the students, but also with their advisors, and it helps the university make more of the students' work and take more out of their courses that they run. So it's kind of grown into something that's beyond just individuals, but helping institutions and publishers as well through our other work.
We've learned a lot more about what it means to be measuring our social impact and to be looking at it. And when we started, we had the core set of values and we knew the mission and we knew what we wanted to do, but now we've sort of more refined it and really understood how little differences in what we're doing can make a massive impact. I'm not sure if the users want to have a clear understanding of our impact statements, but they definitely are using our product because it's impacting their lives on a day-to-day basis.
Our customers vary, so some of them see us as purely commercial technology companies that solves their technical problems. Most of them do value the fact that we have social values at the core of what we do, so while they want to work with us because we know what we're doing technically, they also think it's important that we're motivated by the types of problems we're solving.
Because I work in healthcare, I guess people sort of instantly think that what you're doing is a good idea anyway, because it's sort of for health. So I wouldn't necessarily say that at the moment our customers care about that, but what we're trying to say is that actually not only is this a good thing to do, but actually it's got potential much on a broader level than what they're currently interested in asking.
So the B Corp movement is a status for for-profit businesses looking to keep their social mission as part of their hard bake it into their business, and they're really focused on how you can measure that impact and pin it down in a rigorous reporting system for holding you to account on your mission and your values.
So I think the future of social impact is a really promising one. It needs to be more rigorous in terms of looking at evidence. I think people will get on board with that, but I also think the key change, this is the thing that will make all the difference. So when people stop thinking about social impact as a separate area and build it into their normal organisational metrics, as much as they look at sales and leads and staff turnover, they think about social impact in that way, whatever company they're in, that's what will make the biggest difference.
I don't know if we need to tell them that, but I definitely think everything we do needs to have an underlying, we need to keep coming back to our impact and making sure that it's on.